An escaped inmate is now in custody after hijacking a Department of Corrections van.
He had 8 other inmates with him when he took control of the van at the Lino Lakes Prison Facility at 11:30 this morning. Police found 5 prisoners in the Moundsview area. Then about 30 minutes later, they took 3 others into custody in the van in North Minneapolis.
Officials say that James Mitchell was driving the van. He has a long criminal record involving burglary and assault. We have team coverage on this developing story for you. We want to begin with our Jennifer Mayerle. Jen?
And this is where James Mitchell was taken into custody. We're at 35W and the 8th Street Bridge, and it was right under here, under the bridge, where police captured him. Now, I'm told Mitchell was on foot when police caught up with him. He had just told a passerby that he was wanted and had been on the run since before noon. Now, Sky 4 followed as police surrounded Mitchell. He was then put into an ambulance where he was taken to HCMC to be looked at, which is standard. His last known location was in North Minneapolis, where police say he ditched the van and had run on foot. Now, I spoke with the man who found that van and called 911. 3 inmates were still inside, and here's what they told him about how this all unfolded.
They explained what happened. The transporting officer left the van running when they went to go drop some other people off. There was a cuff key, and they have a lock that goes over the handcuffs, and there's a padlock to it. He left both keys sitting on the seat. The dude reached through, there's like a little sally port window, reached through there, grabbed the keys, unlocked his locks, unlocked his handcuffs, hopped in the driver's seat and took off.
And took off. And I have contacted the Department of Corrections. They have not yet fully investigated how this happened. I am told once Mitchell is checked out at HCMC, he will be transported to Oak Park Heights maximum security prison. Frank, it is the only maximum security prison in the state.
All right. Jennifer Mayerle in Minneapolis. Thank you.
And we continue our team coverage with more on how it all started. Kate Raddatz is in North Minneapolis, where a neighborhood was shut down during a manhunt. Kate?
Well, Amelia, Mitchell and those 8 other inmates were being transferred from the corrections facility in St. Cloud when somehow Mitchell was able to get control of that transport vehicle, and he then took off. Now, the DOC says this happened around 11:30 this morning. 5 of the inmates were found in Moundsview and arrested. Then shortly before noon, a North Minneapolis resident called 911 saying there was a white van matching the description of the stolen vehicle on Thomas Avenue North. Minneapolis police found 3 more inmates inside that vehicle, but the driver, James Mitchell, took off on foot. A perimeter then spanned several blocks was set up so that they could search by helicopter with dogs on foot trying to find Mitchell. Residents were told to stay inside and lock their doors.
My heart was racing, but I thought, I see a lot of cops. This guy's going around quite a few times. I'm just going to stay back here, and I'm on a busy street. I can see quite a bit, so I haven't seen anybody walking by that looks suspicious.
Mitchell had been incarcerated for assault, so obviously you can imagine the residents in this area very relieved here tonight that he was caught.
I bet.